Hi everyone, welcome to Long Games New and Old. I'm David Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be unboxing the starter decks for the Altered trading card game. So that's going to include Mauna, Ordis, Axum, Lyra, Brawlas, and Ysmir. So we're going to take a look at what is in all these. You'll see behind me there is a really cool playmat that I got that's actually, it's for 2 players. It's a little too big for my entire table actually, so I'll have to play this in a different spot. I may end up moving this if it makes the cards hard to see. Sometimes when there's stuff in the background, it blurs out what's in the foreground, so we'll see how that goes. But let me move some of these aside, and we're just going to get started. And I'll go ahead and start with Lyra. For no real reason. Let's move in here a little bit. So all of them have this blurb. It says, "Welcome to Altered. In this world, we're shaped by imagination and dreams. Join one of 6 factions, choose your hero, and lead your expedition beyond the gates of Asgartha." So then it gets to the specific things for this particular set. It says, "Nevenka the Unpredictable. What better way to spice up a game than by invoking fate? Are you ready to embrace the whims of destiny?" All right. So this has 40 playable cards, which has 1 hero, 31 commons, 8 rares, 6 token cards, 5 adventure cards, 2 player aid cards, 1 foiler card, 1 new player card, 15 markers, 1 paper playmat, and 1 rulebook. So there are a lot of tokens in this game that are only available, at least currently, through the starter decks. So if you want those, you'll have to go through these. I imagine you probably could come up with some kind of a proxy thing if you really wanted to. Don't know, but I don't see why that would be impossible. So let me get this open. So this game, literally I just got it from my front door. It was on Kickstarter, and if you're not familiar with it, the kind of unique thing about it, oh, I opened the wrong side here, is that it has an app that goes with it. Now, you don't need the app while you're playing, but you can scan in all your cards. It helps keep track of your collection for you. You can build your decks there. There's even a marketplace where you can buy and sell cards on there. Each card, if you scan it, I believe in the app, has a background story to that particular character or whatever it might be. So that's kind of a cool thing. I really like that. The other interesting thing about this game, and I don't think we're going to see these in the starter decks, is there are actually, I think it's like in 3 or 4 packs per booster box, I believe, you'll find a completely unique card. So it will have, I imagine the art can't be always unique, but the stats will be different, and you'll be the only one who has that. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know how that's going to work with collecting. I don't know if people are going to want those. I imagine it's going to be, more based on their usefulness in the game rather than rarity, because they're all going to be, completely unique. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's a really interesting idea. I kind of like it. I think they are working on a way to take your collection and play it on Board Game Arena, which is kind of cool. I think that's still in development, but there you go. So here are the tokens that come with the game. Look nice. Here's our little player mat that comes with it. Might be, I wonder if it's the same picture as, oh, this is cool though. Oh, let me zoom back out here. That's a really neat, pretty picture. Player mat's on the other side. Also, perfectly usable. We have our rulebook here, which I don't know if this is, it's like a big fold-out pamphlet. I don't always like that. I prefer like a book, but whatever, that's fine. I don't know if this is actually the full rules. I know some of these games will have, like a certain, like the basic rules in here, and then you sometimes have to go somewhere else to get the rest, but we'll see. But let's go ahead and get into this deck. I'll zoom back in so we're not looking at the cards from like a mile away. And I'm going to go ahead and move this playmat just so we don't have to worry about it. I'm seeing everything you are on a very tiny screen while I record this, so it's not always really easy for me to tell if it's blurry. So if ever you see a video of mine and I'm trying to show you objects and some of them might look a little blurred than I'd like, it's because I honestly can't tell on my little screen. Some things I can, if I'm doing miniatures, I can usually see that, but yeah, it's just one of those things, and I can't really unbox it twice, so that's how it goes sometimes. So let's go. Here's our new player card. This has got your QR code. I imagine this is going to, show you a little bit about the game and how you play it. Each card is going to have its own QR code here that you can scan in, and that's kind of cool. So we have Navenka and Blotch, which is your hero. Hathor, you got a few Hathors. The Hatter. Lyra Cloth Dancer. Really pretty, kind of whimsical art. I really like it a lot. Lyra Chronicler. Ouroboros Croupier. I'm not sure you say that, but All In. Lyra Scald. Ouroboros Trickster. I'm not sure you say that word either. I'm struggling with the vocabulary here already. Okay, so this one is going to be. I'm not sure if it's uncommon or rare. I'm not sure if it says anywhere on here. But regardless, you can kind of see it's the same card, but with a different border. And also, the art is a little different as well. Like, it's mostly the same, but this is a lot brighter. And I think there's two. I think for every character, there's like two different. I think they might be rare versions of it. So that's kind of a neat thing. Yeah, see, there's, again, a little bit different. You can see the difference in the color tones and whatnot. The basic pose and everything is the same, but I do think that's kind of neat that makes it a little different beyond just the border, which would have been fine too. So we got that. Tanuki. Asmodeus. I cannot say this. The Ouroboros, whatever, who cares? Lyra Bastion, Kadigaran Mage Dancer. I'm certain I'm saying most of these wrong. Off you go. And then here are some location cards, because this game is not really about combat. Like, you don't really fight each other. It's more about exploring. And so I don't know if it's I don't know if the goal is necessarily to be the one to explore the most first or something like that, but yeah, it sounds like kind of an interesting, different kind of deal. So unique foiler, I'm not sure. I think that might let you get a foil or one of your unique cards foiled, because that is something that you can do. They have a whole print on demand thing. I'm not totally sure how it works, or even if it's up and running yet, but it sounds like an interesting idea. So I'm curious to see how that goes. All right, let's move on to Brawlas. So it says, summon your Fire Cat companion to seize the advantage right away. Only the bold make history. Okay, so I don't need to show you all the tokens and whatnot. That's going to be the same in every box. We'll just get straight to the cards. Now, I realize that I have my QR codes here on video. I'm going to scan in all my cards before I post any of these. So, just in case someone tries to be shifty. I don't know, if that is really reasonable they'd be able to do that, but they might. So I'm going to be scanning all these before I ever post a video. So we have Kojo and Buddha. Those are our main characters here. All right. Isun Boshi. Bravos Pathfinder. Haven Trainee. Kappa. Haven Bouncer. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with her. Atlas. Intimidation. Ratatosker. Someday I'll know how you say all these. There's our alternate art thing. Bravos Tracer. Haven Warrior. Physical Training. Sun Wukong. Shenlong. The Spindle, Mauna Bastion. Dorothy Gale. Here's our locations again. Buddha. Ordis Recruits. Brass Bug. And Buddha again. And Common Foiler. So, pretty cool. All right, let's move on to Ysmir. Okay, here we go. The Ysmir starter. So we have, I didn't read the back. So it says, let your opponent take the initiative to better thwart their plans, slowly but surely. So she's kind of like the opposite of the previous guy, where, she's going to kind of move in a more methodical way. So Akasha and Taru, off you go. Ysmir Stargazer. Studious Disciple. Kraken's Wrath. Spycraft. Banishing Gate, Lady of the Lake, Kadigaran, I'll figure it out one day. Alchemist, Alice, Dorothy Gale. Some of these I've seen in the other sets, of course, but Sakara Brew. Ooh, Baba Yaga, that's kind of cool. Tooth Fairy, neat. Monolith Archivist, Beauty Sleep. There's our locations again. Maw. There's our Ordis Recruits, Brass Bug, and Maw again. So, pretty cool. All right, so here we have the Axum deck. It says, Sierra the Renowned Engineer, construct powerful machines and let their strength carry you to victories. That's cool. I did look it up, so it's pretty much, they're either all commons, rares, or uniques. And the rares, there'll be 2 different types of art for each card in the rares. So that's what it is. So we got Sierra and Oddball, Killon Elemental, Axiom Salvager, Amelia Earhart, Foundry Armor, Killon Burst, Brassberg Hub, Axiom Processor, Foundry Mechanic, Jan Assembly Overseer, 3 Little Pigs. I like how this pulls from like all over the place. There's some Asian mythology, there's some fairy tale stuff, nursery rhymes even. I mean, it's just all over the place. Axiom Scrambler, Brassbug Hive. We've seen the brass bugs before. Colonic Generator, the Ouroboros, Lara Bastion, the Frog Prince. Here's our locations, our little info sheets, a brass bug, and another Buddha. Okay, interesting. All right. Now we have Mauna. It says, anchor and boost your allies over the long haul and reap the rewards for your good deeds. Okay. I like that. It kind of gives you an idea of what their focus is for each one. Okay, let's see. Teja and Naura, Kitsune, Spindle Harvesters, Daughter of Yggdrasil, Inari, Mauna Druid, Cernunos, Beauty Sleep, Sneezer Shroom, that's adorable. Okay, Youngsu, Verdant Weaver, Nurture, Coniferal Cone Man. That's cute. Okay, Meditation Training, Parvati, Lyra Cloth Dancer, Physical Training, Locations, Brass Bug, and Ma. And then we have like the foil thing. I'm actually gonna, if you've noticed jumps at the end, I'm probably gonna take those out because I don't know that I can really scan those ahead of wanting to use them. So I'm not gonna have those pre-scanned, but everything else I'm gonna have scanned in just because I don't want someone to, steal my virtual collection. I don't know. We'll see if that catches on. There was another, card game based on Warhammer. I'm forgetting what it's called off the top of my head. It's actually a good game, but it just never took off. I think there's like 2 sets. And that was one too where you could scan all your cards, and then there was an app, and you could play with your collection in the app, which was pretty cool. It was a neat idea. It just, it just never really caught fire, unfortunately. But, it's one of those things. I think a lot of these games can be good. It could be a crowded market. So, and right now there's several big games that people really like. So it's probably even harder for one of these to make a mark. So we'll hope for the best for Altered, and hopefully its unique aspects will get it some love. All right, Sigismar and Wingspan, Ordis Cadets, the Frog Prince, very cool. Ordis Gatekeeper, Charge, Sticky Note Seals, the Monolith Ordis Bastion, Ordis Carrier, Ordis Spy. I didn't read the back of this one. Hold on. I gotta fix this right now because I didn't say what it said. All right, it says Sigismar the Commander. Take command of the Ortis Legion and secure victory through overwhelming numbers. Okay, so this is like a horde kind of list. All right, so Ortis Spy, Ortis Trooper, Jeanne d'Arc. I don't know how you're supposed to say that in French. French is confusing to me. Kakoba Legion Commander, Monolith Rune Scribe, Open the Gates, Rotatosker, Founder Mechanic, all the usual stuff here. It seems to be in every deck. Brass Bug and Bruta again. Okay, so that's it. Those are the 5 starter decks. I'm just going to put one here in the middle. And, I'm really excited to try these out and then, build my own decks. This is one, I hope I can get a review of this sometime soon. If you're curious about this one, if you want to know more, let me know, because I'm always trying to prioritize what to do reviews of. And it's kind of hard because I can only do so many just because of how my life is. But if a lot of you say you want to see more about Altered, I can kind of, put that one towards the front of the list here. So anyway, let me know if you've got some on your own. If you have some like really cool cards you want to tell me about, that would be great. If you have one of these factions that you like the best, I'd love to hear that too. And leave all that in the comments. It's just fun to read, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can with with comments, because I want to talk about this. So in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so you can know about the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, I look forward to see you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye. All right, you made it to the end of another video. If you want to help the channel out, make sure you like it, subscribe, leave a comment if you can. All these things really help, and make sure you tell friends about us, because that would also be fantastic.
Yeah. If you enjoyed that video, you might like this one.
Or this one.
We're also on social media. There's a Facebook group. We're on Twitter/X and Instagram.
Yep, so until next time, we'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.